Hello and welcome everybody to Bahrain. My name is Dan Camp and tonight I have Jacob with me. So, sorry, nothing.
No, you're fine, you're fine. 14 people.
Yeah, just waiting for a couple more guys to rock up and then qualifying will be on the way. So, I hope you enjoyed the Tier 1 race you were watching before. Full of excitement. So, yeah, we'll wait and see.
I love watching the people. It's unpredictable. People practicing in the tier 2 and different strategies come out, and it makes for some really interesting racing.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's going to be a real mixed bag for tonight. Who knows what's going to happen? I mean, things are so close this season in both tiers. It's really going to be interesting.
And especially the people that have come up in tier 2. Ali, I think Big Al had a decent run. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And the first few tracks aren't really a good indicator of, the rest of the season. So,
No.
still lots to find out who's going to come out on top.
He's got the pace, exactly. Just waiting for some people to come out on track, people loading their setups, getting their tyres sorted.
Oh, I hear some engines revving up.
Here we go, here come the lads. I think it's a Haas for a start. That's a Racing Point, my bad.
Well, we'll go out with Farmer Dingo, see how he goes.
Spectator stuff sorted here.
So, looked like most people went for the medium hard strategy. Yeah, so we'll see how, if anyone was watching from tier 2, if that's going to carry over. Who knows, we might have another safety car.
It's unfair that tier 2 get the safety cars. Well, mind you, I guess it says something about the tier 1's driving in general, but anyway, I agree.
I'm not sure, but did we have 19 finishes in tier 1 tonight?
19 finishes, yep. Greeny said the
unfortunately losing my old teammate Greeny. That was that one.
Oh, it was back then. Oh.
Yeah, so commiserations. I mean, I could be mistaken, but it was pretty early.
Yeah. Be interested to see what pace these guys have as well compared to the tier 1 runners. Always interested to see that, being in tier 2 last season myself.
Yeah. Well, as you can see, lots of the front runners of tier 2 doing pretty well in tier 1, so the pace was pretty competitive. So
yeah, T-Mac and Impulse really reveling, especially. Alright.
So
starting now.
Yep. And he's straight out on the medium, so
maybe he would have gone. Oh, it's hard to tell because they all have medium tyres, don't they?
Yeah. But you only get one set of mediums no matter what you pick. So
yeah. So if you picked harder, you'd definitely start on hards, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, a few people out on softs. T-Mac and maybe somebody else, I think it was Lotus, went out on softs in the tier 1 quali, but I think they purposely decided not to finish outside the top 10 on those.
Yeah. don't think he'll be able to get in the top 10, and he'll be able to start on fresh rubber. So he might do a lap on the softs later on.
That's very, very true. See how that plays out, though. First few people are going to cross the line very soon. Their first flying laps. And there's combat rep for 130.253. And CK80 not far off as well.
CRX 29.4.
There you go.
Oh, that's on the soft tyre there. And Farmer didn't go.
It's not far behind, yeah.
30.288. So again, very close field.
Yeah, it's very interesting so far.
Maybe let's go have a look at Red Panda, see how he's going.
Last corner now. Nice exit out of there. It's a DRS time. Let's see how he goes. This looks pretty good. 129.566 puts him in third place currently. Just behind Ali. 500s. Jeez.
Yeah. And these are all on the hard tyres so far. So.
Oh dear.
Well. Some of them.
It's hard to call. Look at 2 thousandths of a gap there between CRX and Report in second there.
Yeah.
Jeez. What I was going to say is that back in Tier 2, back around this time of the season, me and Coach were getting in some battles and starting to think that maybe that was going to be the rivalry of the season. And Ali and Red Panda have been just as close so far. I'm wondering how this race is going to play out for those two.
Yeah.
Some more times. Newell came across with 129.7, Q9 for 130.1. Combat improves it for 129.7 as well. And CK80 replying for 129.9. Saxa and Big Al still to make their laps. And Big Al just coming into the end of Sector 1 now.
Well, let's go have a look at Big Al, shall we?
Okay.
Right on board. Oh, oh no!
It was on the tip of my tongue. I was going to say, he was keeping it rather clean.
Oh, I've done it again.
It's unfortunate and can happen pretty easily down in that part.
Yeah.
No big deal though. Just back off, come back around next time around.
So Sax is still in the pits.
Doing a seb, I imagine.
Wonder if Big Al's got enough fuel to go for another lap. So we'll stick with him.
Should do. Stick it in lane. Yeah, so 2 people currently with laps on the soft tyre. Interesting to see how they react. And the CRX has immediately switched to the mediums. So there you go. Big Al just adjusting his ERS and fuel mix properly as he...
Yep, he's getting ready to go again. So take 2 on the hard tyre.
Right up into overtake mode as well. 330, 335, nearly 340 Ks. As he breaks for turn 1. And that's not bad, I have to say. And the DRS there. Back up into overtake. Back at the 100 meter board roughly, yep. Looked a little slow, but that's very clean, very fine. First sector done, 14th up in his old one, which was pretty good. Doesn't spin there, very good as well. It's keeping nice and tight, a little bit wide there. Not the easiest corner to get right. Now for that notorious double left-hander. He's taking it pretty cautious into it, I don't blame him one bit for that. He's kept it nice and tidy there. Oh, a little bit off, but that's fine.
Ali sets the fastest lap.
Yep, 129.3 there. Back on the 100 meter board here as he comes around the left-hander. And that's not too bad either. He's keeping it pretty clean this lap, shouldn't be too bad. If you brake too late here, this corner punishes you, but that's pretty much perfect. Back up into overtake as he comes down the second last straight. Coming towards the last corner. Hard on the brakes there. Let's see what time he gets here as he hits DRS for the last time. It'll be a 129.8. That's good for 9th place currently.
Very nice lap. Very in control that time, as compared to his previous.
CRX has just come out on mediums. I wonder if he'll be able to beat his old soft time. He's still in his outlap though, so.
We'll jump on with Kunai Zero, who's just about to start his flying lap.
It's great that he's racing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done so much for AFR. It's good to see him just race, you know?
So, clean so far through the first couple of corners.
Good. Yeah, a bit unfortunate last time around in Bahrain for him. I think he spun on the right-hander coming into the second last straight. He hit that curb.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, unfortunate for him. Hopefully he can do better than last time around. I'm sure he would like to. This isn't looking too bad so far from Kurenai. Keeps it on the road. Good. Yeah, this is where he spun last time in the race, last season.
Currently 3/10 up on his time.
So he's looking to come into around the top 10 with this time, although still a bit more time in this session. It's not bad for the last corner now. So he accelerates up to the finish line and see what time he gets as he hits the RS. It's a 1:29.7 and yep, 10th place.
Hang on.
Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to see how CRX is going here. He's currently in the second sector right now.
CRX.
And a couple more people coming onto softs now.
So on board with CRX.
As he comes through double right-hander here.
He's 8/10 down.
Yeah, he probably should have backed out a wee while ago. I don't know if he made a mistake earlier on in the lap, but this is the problem with starting on the softs and then having to rectify what you just did.
It's also a problem with the way you select tyres, because you know tracks like this you'd want at least 2 sets at the medium for qualifying. So as CRX comes into the pits, let's go have a look at Red Panda, shall we? He's on his outlap.
He's on the mediums as well. A lot of people switching over to mediums, but he's one of the first to come out on them. There's a Haas out there in front of him. Might be CK, is that? Yeah, that is. Just backing off to make sure he doesn't get in the way. See how close it is up there between 4th and 5th. There's 4 thousandths in between Skins and the Panda. Jeez, this is going to be tight.
So here we go.
I just realised the whole field is split by less than a second.
Oh wow.
It's always going to be given when it's this close.
This is going to make for a very exciting race.
Indeed, as Red Panda comes up past turn 3. Hard on the revs as he comes into the corner.
Right on the apex. 3/10 up, almost 4/10.
Oh yeah, these mediums are a fair bit quicker than the hards around here, believe it or not. Being the softer compound. Ooh, is it too deep? No, that's bang on. Always feels like a bit of a guessing game, that corner, to be honest.
It's so hard to tell if you've got it right. I mean, sometimes you go through and it feels so slow, but you come out quicker.
And sometimes you just sort of like just keep going.
That's right.
Oh.
So is he going to be up? Is he going to be down?
And that's 1.2 seconds up. This is good pace here from Red Panda. This is right on par with some of the T1 runners, I've got to say. He comes through the last corner now. Using up the last was DRS now. DRS, right? Yeah, 27.9. There you go.
That is a quick time.
That's very quick. And there's not going to be too many people that can match that in this lobby.
No.
So notably 4 runners on softs now. I think CRX is just going to just go all out for the soft strategy at this point. Don't blame them.
Alrighty, so who have we got? We've got report spams, I think, on an outlap.
Yeah, we're coming down to crunch time. Everybody will want to be able to track around now to ensure they get a second run. That was a little scary there.
Matt CR. Hey?
Bloody good old Matt.
So he's on his outlap at the moment. Just entering Sector 3.
Good, another one of the front runners. We should see what time he can put out here. Got a yellow flag in Sector 2. Presumably somebody slowing down. Red starting his left now, coming back into the hairpin. And that missing the apex a little, but it's probably only going to be around a 10th there. Hard to tell.
Yeah.
Depends on the sector time here, and that's not too bad. That's pretty good actually. It's only 1 10th up though.
Oh no, he's had a moment.
That curb can throw you. He might not have lost too much time, but either way, I'd be thinking about backing out here and just going again next time around.
Well, it all depends on if he's got the fuel to do so.
Indeed. I've personally never been a fan of fueling them ultra light, but then again, everyone's not me, so.
Well, he's still pressing on, so we'll see what his split time is.
As Panda retires, clearly happy with his lap. At least at a 128.5, sorry.
Well, he's still half a second up.
Yeah. It's still looking pretty good seeing how tight the field is.
He's gone a bit deep into the final corner.
He's not going to have the best run out of here. Let's see what time he comes off as he hits DRS. 28.9.
Up into third.
So that was a good last sector. Oof. What has everybody else got to say about it? Ali's currently in the third sector.
Who is, sorry?
Ali, sorry. Oh no, he's just gearing up to go again, sorry. Who else is on?
Oh, we'll watch Ali as he starts his lap.
Alright. Combat Red also for 128.5 up into 4th place. Kunai also did a 129 flat. Keeper's staying in the pits, it looks like. Same for Saxa and Farmer Dingo. 10 seconds left in the session now. A little bit on the curb there for Rally, but no big deal. 1 10th up currently. Needs to find half a second here if he wants pole. Or a measly 200ths of a second if he wants second. Oh, Big Al, 128.5 as well. Jeez, look at the top 5 right now. Insane. I'm second to 5th, sorry. Ali coming down now. With DRS. Nice way of entering into there. That's how you want to do it. This is not as speed as possible. Get a good exit. He's currently only a 10th up, but he can still get second from this. People are just finishing their laps right now. I think Kunai's just ahead there finishing his lap. It looks like a racing point's gone off. Oh, no. They've all aborted. What does Ali do
He
here?
does put him
128.4.
into second.
Good stuff there. Big Al's still running on a lap. I think he's backed off actually. CRX. 128.9. Newell's on a lap here. 2 teams left currently. So, good for Team Fear if he can just keep at it. And that'll do for an exit out of that corner.
Is Newell still on a lap? He
Yep.
is. And into
Does make it
10th
into the top
place.
10.
With 29.5.
Oh, I think that's everyone.
And I think that concludes qualifying.
Oh, wonderful lap there by Red Panda. No one came even close to that.
Yeah, that's a very good lap time there.
So importantly, Keeper does not improve on his time, so he has free choice of tyre, so he doesn't start on his softs, but CRX there is going to have to start on soft tyres, and that's going to hurt.
Alright, so we have Red Panda on pole with a 127.9, followed by Ali with a 128.404. Just under half a second clear the rest of the field there is Red Panda. And then all the way down to 8th place, CRX, less than a second.
Very tight field so far.
Yep. And then,
Both Red Bulls, both Racing Points in the top 10 as well. Alright, now we're just going to be waiting to get the race started now.
that's right.
We're going to be sorting the strategies.
So it's meant to be a dry race, obviously. So
It'll be a bit weird otherwise.
is Red Panda going to be able to walk away with it? Do you reckon?
Well, that lap was very convincing, but anything can happen in the race. I remember the last race we had in Tier 2, the last time around here, I think Dazza did really well and then just got spun out near the start, so anything can happen here. It's going to be very tight. I mean, if the DRS zone's here, it's hard to lose people, so it's all in the first few laps, really. Who can stay off Red Panda? So they'll just sit up on their formation lap right now. Tires here. So everyone that's not in the top 10 is actually chosen to start in the mediums. Most people here will be looking to go medium to hard. And CRX will be looking at... Well, a soft to hard isn't really doable.
Starting on the softs. I mean, you can do soft to hard, but
The hards will be wrecked. After 20
Yeah.
laps, it'll be around 75%, then you can get into puncture territory.
I mean, it's doable. I believe, I think I did it last season, maybe.
Oh, jeez.
So,
You
I
might
mean,
not be the only one.
yeah, maybe. But, you know, it is doable. But
Yeah.
time will tell.
The softs do fall off very quickly around here, which is why we elect for the medium to hard strategy, but we'll see what happens here. Again, getting wing damage perhaps would ruin people's strategies, and we may see some unexpected results. We never know here.
Yeah. So he's the only one to start not on the medium tyre.
And no one's starting on hards.
Yeah, so they're all going to be in it together. No alternate strategies, bar one.
Unless you have two sets of softs ready to go, but... Yeah, so we'll see people coming around laps maybe 10 to 13, depending on where they qualified.
Yeah. So as they start forming up on the grid now, it was a long wait for the red lights in Tier 1.
Oh, yes.
One of the Ferraris jump started, so we'll see how we go here. So 5 red lights. And we're away.
And we're eventually away.
So everyone jostling for position at the moment.
Well, 3 wide there. CRX in the middle there between Newell and I think it was Final Dingo there. So they've sorted themselves out pretty well there. As Sax is off into the gravel. Fortunate for him. Red Panda still maintains the lead. Ali drops down to 3rd. Big Al up into 5th on Matt. And Newell and Kunai fighting for 8th currently.
Kunai just getting in front of the Renault there.
Yeah, Newell backing off there. Good call on that. CRX dropping down to 10th. Not the start he wanted in soft tyres as he fights down on Newell. Bit of argy-bargy there, but he sees he's having 9th place. So, bar Sax's start. It looks relatively civil. I don't think there's any signs of damage on anyone. Oh, Red Panda getting a little bit sideways. Comes up onto the double right-hander. No big deal though. Half a second to Skins currently.
So as expected, everyone's still within a second of each other. The car in front, Saxa actually closing back up to the pack. Was 3 seconds, now 1.5.
Oh, that fresh air, trying to get back as quick as he can. And he may have just gone away, but he's still got the whole field to go up with. As Red Panda comes across with a 135.1, obviously fastest lap. And CRX has glitched out. Oh no, never mind. But when they're fighting at the front here, Red and Skins. Red Panda maintaining first position there. Skins may want to have another go here as Red Panda covers them off.
Fighting over that line. Oh dear. Very Daniel Ricciardo-esque.
Deep.
Oh no. Oh, and he's gone around. Oh no. What is going on there? Red Panda finally gets it under control, but all the way back down into 10th.
Oh no.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if something gets brought up for investigation there.
That was very aggressive blocking from Red Panda.
Well, it just reminded me of Ricardo at France. Oh, and Red Panda has gone into the back of the Renault and he's spun it. He's dropped all the way to plumb last. It's another Ferrari Brazil all over again.
That's just shocking. And unlike Saxa being 3 seconds behind, Red Panda's a lot further behind, and DRS is going to be open next lap. I don't know how he's going to catch up to the pack. If anyone can do it, it's him, but jeez. Anyway, Skins our new leader, Ali in 2nd place, and Report in 3rd.
Yeah, so some familiar and new faces up out front.
Still get our gaps back together. Everyone's still within a second of each other here. You figure people will have fanned out a little bit more, but this will be very interesting indeed.
As DRS is now enabled.
CRX up to 8th on Newell again. They're fighting over their spot currently. And Newell has got a run, but CRX is not having it, just like with Red and Skins. And CRX takes that position. And has Ali dropped off on Skins? I think he has. Did he make
has, yeah. He's pulled out of DRS already, but it's right on the verge. Scary times here. Red Panda's 4 seconds off Saxa currently. And, as I just cut to him, he just lost it on the curb. Coming to turn 6. Still fine though. At least really needs to get into DRS range here of Skins. He's just going to run away otherwise. I think he just barely has. I mean, it's just one long train from Ali has gotten back into DRS range, so we'll see if he can do anything about it.
The gal was close to the report there, but
And he sets the fastest lap of the race so far.
Good stuff there from Melly. And it's CK making... Oh, Saxon may have just made a mistake there because Red Panda and CK have just passed him.
Well, Red Panda sets the new fastest lap with a 1:32.6.
With that pace and how far behind he is, he can certainly fight his way up the field.
I mean, maybe Saxon just did the teammate thing and let him through.
Team orders, yeah. We always go on about it. Bit more of a joke than anything else, really. But
Yeah. We've got...
So Big Al's very close to...
Yeah, so we're right on board.
And CRX is spun.
Oh, no.
Spun just at the East Complex there. It's down to 13th place. That's no good there. Yeah, everyone's starting to fan out a little bit now. All these little battles starting to commence now.
Yeah, a couple of gaps starting to emerge. Kunai desperately trying to hold on to the back of Combat.
He's got a good gap on Newell, so that's a big plus for him there. But that big train's just going to run away from him very quick if he can't do something, and he's used up most of his DRS as it is. It's going to hurt that they just keep fighting and fighting in front of him.
Oh yeah, it's so difficult to hold on to the back of or try and catch up to the back of a DRS train because it's just so quick.
Exactly, as Combat makes a move here on Matt. Matt's got the later braking though. How will they go into turn 1 here? Still side by side. Matt's got the inside line though. The Combat will have a better run. He gets closed off here. And will he counter attack here? Don't think he's got enough of a run to do it. Matt holds on. And Report now starting to fall off a little bit from Skins and Alley. Matt's starting to fall off from Big Al. Yep, these little battles starting to commence and fanning everyone apart. As Red Panda makes a move on CK80 there for 11th place.
Oh, side by side, these two. Combat and Matt. Oh.
Good racing from these two. Yeah, Matt defending hard there, but no need. And a lot more ERS as well. He'll just run away for a bit. Needs to break DRS of him. A little bit wide though.
Yeah, Matt running. Oh, he might be struggling at the moment.
I wonder if he has damage. No, he doesn't. Not bad.
The tyre, you do start to lose a little bit of grip around now as well, and maybe having some tyre temperature issues. I noticed at a point in my race the engine was running very hot when you're so close to the car in front.
Very true. Big Al just had a wee look on Report there, but nothing happened with that.
This Combat trying again, forced to the outside, but not able to get in front.
Just looking at shakers and movers here, Red Panda's come down 10 spots, obviously. Farmer Dingo's gone up 4 spots from 14th to 10th since the start. Report's gone up 3 spots. Keeper, Newell, Kunai, and Skins all benefiting as well. And Red Panda desperately getting back into the points very quickly, I must say.
Yeah, he's put on a good recovery drive so far, but still a long way to go.
Just needs to keep his head in the game right now. That's exactly what he's doing, it looks like.
So, what do we have at the moment? We've got Big Al very close, but also Combat.
Oh, Big Al just got a bad exit there. Nothing to be done there. Might even break DRS here. Nope, he's still got it.
Kunai is actually caught up to the back of Combat Rat and Matt here, so
those two have been battling, so no surprise that he caught up there. And he's broken. Ooh, always a little scary watching it.
I was going to go to Red Panda, but he's already gotten past Farmer Dingo there.
Give us a second, will you repent?
As Kunai has a look up the inside, but thinks about it.
Combat's
not wanting to ride off his front wing right there.
No, Kunai backs off. Probably a good call there. It was a bit dicey coming into the section too wide. And right now they need to stay with Matt as well.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if is Combat going to have DRS. Was he in?
No
DRS. So
yeah, and just looking at the gaps now, everyone's really fanned out now.
Yeah, a few of those guys just starting to fall out of DRS range, but Harley still half a second behind Memphis.
Not letting him go. Still a whole race to run though. He's got plenty of time to make a move. Although it must be said, Memphis hasn't really got a lot of ERS, whereas Ali's got nearly 100%, and he's an overtake.
He's probably just biding his time, make a move maybe just before the pits.
Fair play.
So Kunai too far back as Red Panda sets a new fastest lap with 132.196.
And goes up on the inside of Keeper for good measure. Keeper trying to fight that back, but don't think he'll get it. Backs off indeed. Red Panda up into 9th spot now.
So I think Big Al's maybe making some moves.
He's staying on the back of Report here, but just seeming to be making like tiny mistakes here and there, just sort of fall back and then catch back up to him. See if he can make a move eventually. But
well,
for now, he's in DRS.
If I'm not mistaken, he is driving without any assists. So this track I found to be pretty difficult without ABS. So
I can imagine. Ugh. Well, good effort then to be in 4th place with no assists in Tier 2.
As the Williams gets a bit of a bump on those curbs.
Is that Williams revving like mad for you as well?
Yeah, but
hindsight thing, yeah.
Yeah. But some of the curbs around here are very rough, as Big Al is very close here.
Yep, Report defends. Sexa got a free-second time into there as well. Goes up on the side. Just had too much of a run there, but Report wants to fight it. A little bit of a bump there. Seems to be okay.
But he has gotten past. Is he going to be able to have another look?
He does have DRS. He could do this.
He holds the inside line. Breaks a little bit later. They're side by side. Still side by side.
Report gets the better of it, looks like.
Not wanting to yield that position.
Very juicy battle going on there.
Running very close to the back of each other here. You don't want to lose an end plate.
No, probably best to bide your time and wait for the front straight, but no, he's going to
he's having a look. He's up the inside. Side by side. Oh, spams.
Report. He was very, very... I'm going this way and you are doing nothing about it.
Yeah. Shuts the door.
Big Al backing off there, and boy, thank God he did.
We might go on board here with Big Al.
He's just got running him. No, you don't make a move here though. No, stick behind him, wait for DRS. Like a good boy.
DRS open. What's he going to do?
Report up into overtake as well.
Oh, he goes to the outside. He's half on the grass. What's going on? Late on the brakes.
He must have thought he had room there, but he did not, and that would have hurt him. And
he should have gone for the inside. I'm not sure what he was thinking.
It's easy for us to say, but there was very, very little room on the left side of Report there.
Now he's under attack from the Red Bull of Matt, but unsuccessful for the time being.
Yeah, Mac pulling away from Combat and Kunai, who are also rather close together. As Saxa and CRX both pit for hards. On lap 10, they should be able to run to the end. So CRX making that softer hard strategy very quickly. Ali not really losing Memphis here, still only 6 tenths behind him. And again, to note, Ali's just saving his ERS and Skins is just having to keep using it and using it.
It's just putting the pressure on. You've only got a lead coming over the checkered line, checkered flag, so...
Matka getting a 3-second time penalty. Very easy if you go wide a bit.
He's having a look. Big Al, very eager to get past.
He's really putting the pressure on Report here as Memphis sits at 132, 187. And Report does come in.
Yes, he does.
A little early, but softs, hards will last.
Is Matt now right behind Big Al?
They'll be pitting pretty soon, so...
Yep, the pit window is open.
And Red Panda's also come in pretty early, but may have just had to.
Yeah, Red Panda, Saxa and Spams and CRX all on fresh hards. Oh, Toro Rosso gets a little bit sideways there.
Yeah, the Red Bull not really able to capitalise on it though. Oh, and this is always a scary corner to watch.
Yeah. But that's a good angle to watch it from. Keep giving me that, please, game.
Every stream this will happen.
Oh, he's gone a bit deep.
Swerved off to the right to try to avoid something. Turned out to be okay in the end though.
It's right on board here.
Should expect both of them to come in relatively soon, as we have yellow flags exit 2 and 3.
I think
and Combat Rat is gone. And his trying to navigate his way back.
He's facing the wrong way. Oh no, this is not good.
That just smells of hitting the curb and losing it. Yeah.
Well, I think he's got his wing intact, but he's going to have to be careful getting back to the pits with those overheated rears.
With Report right behind him, yeah, that's an utter shame. As Memphis and Ali both come in for hards. Newell and Keeper also pitting.
So where will they come out? Watching the leaders come out in, well, somewhat traffic. Is that Haas going to get in between them? It has for the time being. Ooh. What is going to happen here?
CK's on very worn mediums right now. This is going to hold him up potentially. But that said, Memphis is behind Farmadingo, who's also on. Memphis couldn't cancel out.
Right on board with Ali here, as he's got to try and get past this Haas as quickly as possible without damaging himself.
Exactly. You can see that inside line he just took there. He's going to put all the pressure he can on CK right now. Because he is faster than that Haas in front of him. Both Haases really bringing themselves into the game here.
Getting some media attention are the Haas boys. Oh, Ali. Oh, must be so tempting to send it, but, you know, he can see Skins is right there. As CK runs a little bit wide, Ali puts it up the inside, takes a lot of curb right there. Not sure if that's going to be good for his speed. Side by side. Come down to the final corner. Oh, very close. Still side by side. Not sure who's going to have DRS. Ali does come out on top, but CK is going to have DRS.
And CK has to stay out because Farmadingo was pitting as he gets a 5-second penalty for speeding.
Is CK going to make a move? Oh, he's braked a little bit late. He's not made a good job.
He may have been forced to do that, just braking a little bit.
I think he outbraked himself a little bit there.
So if Ali got past CK a bit earlier, then potentially could have gone right up onto Memphis, but the way they panned out, he's actually lost time to Skins, sadly.
That's right, as Big Al, he's gotten past.
Oh, he has. And Red Panda up to 7th on Kunai. 6 effectively.
Let's go
great
have a look
stuff
at
here.
Kunai, shall we? See if he can stick with Red Panda, drag him up the grid.
Yeah, if you can stay in DRS and get a nice wee tow, it'd be very helpful for him. Because he's in a bit in the middle of nowhere right now.
Would love for Kunai to get a nice haul of points.
Definitely only McLaren here as well. Good for constructors. Yeah, just stick with Red Panda. Don't have to battle. Don't have to do anything. Just stick with him. As Red Panda's already in DRS range of Matt as well. Jeez.
So Ali 1.4 seconds off the lead. 1.6.
As
So
he spun.
Oh no, Ali. Oh,
Don't mention his gap ever again.
oh.
Oh dear, that's awkward.
That
No.
is very, very unfortunate.
And that's the second front runner this race to make a mistake like that.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Well, he's let Red Panda through, so
I'm keeping freaking very close to Ellie there. Damage control now for Ali. And Red Panda up into 4th place. He's got 15 laps, do you reckon?
I mean, wow,
He's
there's
got
a 6-second
10
gap
seconds.
between Big Al and Memphis. I mean,
And of course, Big Al up into 2nd place now.
and you have to get past these people as well. So, you know, to catch is one thing, to get past is another.
And these people are going to only have better pace compared to the ones he passed. So let's see what happens here.
Oh, there's a lock-up from Matt.
Yeah, Kunai's just lost DRS now, so Matt can stay with this. Stay with Kunai here for 5th place. And Ali in 9th place is right up on the back of Keeper. Keeper defending. And defending well.
Right on board with Ali.
Yeah, desperate to get by. Needs to get points for him now, just whatever he can get here. Although Keeper's 6 seconds behind the next driver, Newell, in 7th place. Just trying to get a better exit there compared to Keeper, but looks like Keeper took that corner pretty much perfectly. But who cares when you got DRS?
Oh, Ali's got a big
run.
run. Whoa! Oh
dear.
dear! Wowee! That
Now,
was
that was not either of them. That was not either of fault there. And nobody's got damage. Everyone's fine.
Yeah, everyone's fine, but whoa! I mean, taking that kind of evasive action at that speed with DRS open, Ali very lucky there. Whew.
No time for a new pair of pants though. He's in 8th place and looking to catch up.
Great
6
reactions there,
seconds
though.
Yeah, that was wonderful from both of them. I think they both swept out the way once they.
Oh, his keeper goes very deep and almost collects the back of Ali. Desperate to try and hold that place. But
Jeez.
he's in the points position at the moment. You know, points are going to be hard to get in these tiers this season, I think. I'm
Without a
struggling.
doubt, some very good drivers.
Yeah. Very tight field, so every point's going to matter.
Currently just dragging out the gap here on Matt. Yeah, just past the 2nd now. So everyone's sort of drifting away totally now. Very few gaps under a 2nd at this point.
So let's go have a look at Red Panda, shall we? See if he can do anything about his current situation.
I'm just going to switch the gap to the leader here. He's currently 9 points behind Skins currently. He's got 13 laps to try and close that down.
Well, we've got CK closing up on Saxa.
That we do. Yeah, Saxa, but unfortunate at the start of the race, and he's got a 3-second time penalty looming as well. Don't forget that. Sure, let me just double check the penalties so far. Yep, 3 seconds on Saxa, 3 seconds on Matt, and 5 seconds on Combat and Farm.
Well, Combat out of the points at the moment. You say Matt's got a 3-second time penalty?
Yes.
Well, he's 3.9 seconds clear of Newell at the moment.
Newell can be up in 6th place, that's very true. Combat looking to recover after a hairy moment down in the double right-hander.
Oh, Red Panda now within striking distance
Of Report.
He's going to have DRS. Is he going to be able to get a move done into turn 1? He's very far back. He sets the fastest lap of the race. He's having a look. He's sending it. He's gone very deep into the corner.
Ooh. And no damage to the Williams there, luckily. But a 3-second time penalty, and that is a bit interesting.
As Combat sets the new fastest lap of the race. 131.762. Yeah.
It was on the white background, I was finding it hard to read there, but Report down to 4th place now, and with a 3-second time penalty. And Red Panda's up in the 3rd place and 2.3 seconds behind Big Al. Had a very good drive, I must say.
Yeah. We have Combat closing up, I think, to Farmer Dingo.
Yeah, still hovering around the 1 second mark right now.
Yeah, 0.8 the gap at the moment.
Not quite able to get close enough to him to try to do something over the past couple of laps, it seems, but we'll see what happens here.
Ooh.
Taking a wider entry into there. Always a bit risky when the person in front doesn't, so it takes a more defensive line.
Memphis putting the foot down with the new fastest lap, 131.6.
Yeah, a lot of pace out front and 7 seconds clear of Big Al. It's Combat. How's his exit here on Vamadingo? Not amazing, but he might be able to do something. And there's
Got a yellow flag in sector 2-3.
I'm looking at the gaps and not seeing anything.
I was
Repanda Report a better lane. And Report's made a move on Repanda.
He has, as Combat was having a look up the inside of Farmer Dingo. He's going to have another look here.
Yep.
And he's got the job done for the time being. Is he going to be able to get the undercut, Farmer Dingo? Doesn't look like it.
Combat's kept it nice and tight there. That was pretty much textbook there.
Yeah.
Can't get it on the first straight, then you get a good run down in the second one.
So we'll go back to Red Panda now. This spicy little battle.
And CRX is just pitted for mediums. That may have been to do with the 263 yellow flag there. Is my phone thinks I'm talking to Siri? No, I'm not. Throw that away. So a race to forget for CRX, and Red Panda looking to get back his 3rd place. And I think when all's said and done, Red Panda's done a very good job to fight his way back up the field.
He has, very much so.
He's not done yet. There's still 10 laps to run here, but Reporter's not giving in as Matt sets the fastest lap. 1,000 faster than last time, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Side by side into turn 1, but Red Panda having to take the outside line.
Maintains DRS. Can he make a move here? He'll be looking at the dive bomb, surely.
He's got the inside line. Is he going to be able to make it stick side by side?
And these two have not been afraid to get into a bit of argy-bargy as they go side by side still, and Report this back out a little. Ooh. And there was just a little bit of sustained contact between Report's front right and Red Panda's rear left that just made the turning a little bit weird there, but Red Panda does come off better in 3rd place. And still no damage.
Yeah. These guys really battling it out at the moment. And just behind them you've got Kunai Zero or Matt.
Yes. Some very juicy battles happening here. And Ali, 2 seconds behind Newell currently, slowly getting that gap down on him. So
we'll have a look at Kunai 0 here. He's in DRS range.
He'll be looking for a good run here. No, I don't think he'll do anything here. Maybe have to get close enough to have a look down the second straight.
Yeah, maybe.
Down into turn 4.
He's going to need a good exit here, or a good run at least. I mean, he's...
That's not too bad. Matt defends hard.
Trying to not give him any toe at all. And it seems to have done the job.
Yep. Now, reports are not letting go of Red Panda here. Like you said, getting past these people is going to be the biggest problem to working up the field.
That's right.
And losing them as well. Now, I think maybe 4 or 5 laps ago the gap was 9.7 seconds. It is 9.8 seconds from Red Panda to the leaders, so these battles are really costing him time here. But if Red Panda can get at least second, I think he'll be happy.
Well, he should be happy with third, considering...
Oh, yeah, of course.
considering what had happened, so...
Of course. Depends on the pace. If Big Al can beat the Red Panda, we'll just have a look at their lap times as CRX sets the fastest lap at 1:31.4. So Big Al did a 32.3 and Red Panda did a 31.8. So Red Panda does have the pace to catch up to him.
Well, there is still plenty of time.
8 laps to go, indeed. Where are we looking here? Yeah, that Williams is just sticking to the back of that Ferrari like glue right. And Combat's very close to keeper here.
Let's go have a look at Combat Rat, shall we?
He was thinking about the dive bomb. Better over the last second. Perhaps a bit late for his liking, but he'll stick behind keeper for now. Remember, Combat has a penalty and keeper doesn't.
Oh, Combat Rat looked like he would have had the better exit there.
And a bit deep into that double left-hander as well. Desperate times here. He hasn't got a ton of time to make the move on keeper because he needs to make a gap as well.
We'll jump up and have a look at Ali as well because he's right behind Newell here.
Yep. Yeah, Newell 5 seconds off Kunai, so I think this will be it for 7th here. Can you do anything off this? And potentially. Newell also...
he is close enough. Which way are they going to go? He forces him to the outside line. Side by side, he squeezes him, doesn't leave a lot of room. Makes it very awkward for that Red Bull. As Combat gets past Keeper.
Oh, they're still battling it. Keeper's on the outside of him here, just like the other two just now. The Keeper does get a better exit.
Oh, they're side by side.
And Keeper has DRS here, as they climb up to
He is on the outside. Side by side again. How many times have we seen cars going side by side through that corner? And
who blinks here?
Combat. Wise head.
Potentially could have fought that, but very risky.
We'll go back up to the battle between Ali and Newell here.
Yeah, report just falling off of Red Panda now as well, so Red Panda just needs to make a couple of seconds now on Big Al. 7 laps to go. This would be a good points haul here for Red Bull here if Ali can come up into 7th as well.
So he's very close here as the DRS opens. He's going to have a good run.
Yeah, not
already
much
wheel to wheel.
I don't know. Will Newell get DRS here for the second straight? He made it.
He will, but he's forcing his way in. Newell.
Ali gets ahead, but remember Newell's... Has he got a DRS failure? Oh, come on.
Well, welcome to Team Renault.
This happens every time with Renault drivers in AFR. It's incredible. His keeper gets a free second time penalty.
Well, that may cost him because Farmer Dingo's right behind. 3.1 seconds. I'm not sure if Farmer's got a penalty.
He's got a 5 second. Combat's got a 5 second, I think, as well. So I think keeper's still fine here, but needs to be careful as they go from side to side. Jeez. Very close between these two whole race. And Ali's already broken DRS on Newell.
Yes, he has. So he's got a 4.6 or 4.6 seconds now gap to Kunai in front. So next is Keeper trying to hold on to the back of Combat. We've got 5 laps remaining.
Kunai just did a 33-1 and Ali a 32-1. Ali can potentially catch up to Kunai here and get 6th place here. Very good driving there, though. Let's keep it still in DRS range here of Combat Rat. A little bit on the curb there from Keeper. Very deep into the... Not going to help his entry at all into the second straight. Be another lap of sitting behind Combat, I think. Field seems to have pretty much sorted itself out. Scums with a very solid drive this race.
Yeah, he's been very good out front. He's maintained the gap.
Hasn't put a foot wrong, really, no. Same has to be said for Big Al as well, of course.
Yeah.
And there he is with 130.8.
Just trying to get every point he can, obviously.
Indeed. As long as CRX on softs doesn't try and snipe that. Nah, his lip's too slow right now. Red Panda not really making any headway on Big Al here, so probably going to be sticking in third.
Red Panda is on slightly older tyres, so...
Well, yes, these hards do tend to fall off pretty dramatically towards the end of their life, although most of these people won't end up coming to that.
So we've got Memphis, Keeper, having a look. Is he going to have a look up the inside?
Looks too far back here.
He has a look, but yeah, too far back. So we've got Memphis up 2 places, Big Owl up 2 places. The biggest point the places people moving upwards would be Kunai up 3 and Farmer Dingo up 3. Ali, one of the biggest losers, down 5 places, as well as CRX down 6. So
very unfortunate for the people that have made mistakes in the spun, although I don't think we've had any win changes this race.
No, well, not that we've seen. I mean, people have generally kept it pretty clean, so... CRX with 3 stops though, so I'm guessing there's been a wing change or so there.
Yeah, potentially. Very good racing from the Tier 2 boys tonight though.
So currently this is the closest battle on track. CRX, he does set the new fastest lap, 130.6.
Suck at Memphis. Big Al just very slightly closing in the gap to Skins, but not really enough. And Red Panda actually nearing DRS range of Big Al. I wonder if he's made a mistake.
maybe, or maybe Red Panda's just been saving some fuel for a push towards the end.
Gotta remember, two laps older, his hards are compared to Big Al's. So perhaps we're not totally done here in this race. So we'll just double check and correct on these penalties here. Keeper 3 seconds. Combat 5 seconds, yep. So as long as Keeper's within 2 seconds, then he'll get 9th place. Well, I'm not too sure if Farmadingo plays in. I think Combat drops out of the points at this point.
Oh.
No. Oh no, hang on, no, sorry, my bad. Farmer had a penalty, my bad. Well, that would be awful if it was. Jeez.
With the 5 seconds for speeding in pit lane?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, they wouldn't have served them, so...
Ali's going to DRS range as Kunai as well here. Not able to do anything this lap, sadly. But...
His keeper's, dropped out, so... Right on board with... Well... We'll watch Ali, see what he can do.
Following Kunai down the C section here. Kunai taking a bit of a shallow line there. Ali really catching up. Ali. Yep, and well and truly within DRS here.
He's just trying to save up his ERS for maybe the last lap push.
Indeed. A little bit of luck up there into that left-hander. No big deal though. And Matt is now in DRS range of report as well. This is going to be a very interesting end here.
Well, I'll just jump up with Matt because they're coming up to the main straight now, so let's see if he can get a move done.
Looks a bit far back.
Yeah.
There's always that second straight though. Report does swerve off, try to break that toe. Conversely, Ali's really climbing up on the Kuruna here, but not able to make a move here.
We'll jump down and have a look. Yeah, a little bit too far back.
Yeah. Don't think Matt's going to get anything done here. Ali may have a look. Don't think so here. Yeah, bide your time, wait for a better chance. Second last lap here. Oh, Matt getting a little bit hairy out of that right-hander.
So it's all to play for the Red Bull boys.
Series gets an inconsequential 3-second time penalty.
No one's beaten his fastest lap, have they?
No, sort of 1:30.6 or something, yeah. I don't think even with DRS that it will happen. Well, potentially skins here as they do burn off more fuel. Lap times do come down a little bit. Matt's pretty close to report here as they come onto the main straight. And here comes Matt.
Oh yes, side by side. Into turn one they go. Oh. You have to leave racing room.
It's very true though. Matt's going to have another go, is he?
He calls the bluff, but doesn't quite pay off. Last lap now.
Report really swerving around a fair bit on those straights as well. Ali right up on Kuno, but again, not able to make that move. Red Panda's only just in DRS range of Big Al, but he's really struggling. Just cut to him and saw him going sideways a little.
I'm sure nerves will be kicking in for Big Al. So, can Matt make a move?
Can Ali
He's
make
too
a
far
move?
back for the time being. Couple of corners left.
The
Ali,
Red Bull boys.
too far back.
Yeah. Now, a good run. I don't think.
Oh,
a good
he
run.
has a look up the inside, does Matt? Oh, the Williams.
He's still pretty close to him, though. A
They're
dive from the
squabbling.
last corner. Ooh. Yeah,
He
no,
tries. He tries to get the good run.
Ali will be doing the same here as well. Skins is our winner as well, by the way.
Yes, well done.
Fireworks go off.
Unable to get the job done on Kunai.
With a yellow flag as well, and Sexter has spun. And Mav cost him. There you go. I think there was a manual retire there.
It's combat and keeper. Oh, what's going to happen with these this lot here with
Okay.
all these penalties?
Let's see how the penalties sort each other out here. So keeper may have just fallen out of range here, and he has. Still in the points though.
Gets the final point.
Jeez, what a race.
Wow, that was.
Some good racing there from the T2 guys, some really close battles.
Yep, action packed.
And some very unfortunate mistakes. Very unfortunate to see Ali and Red Panda fall back the way they did, but good recovery drives from them both.
I'm not sure. I think this may be Skin's first win.
I'd have to go back and check. I can double check it really quickly for you.
I think it might be. So, congratulations if it is. Well done.
It is, yes.
Yeah, it took you a while, but it must be very, very sweet, that victory.
It's good driving, and good driving to Big Al as well, and Red
Yes.
Panda taking the final spot in the podium.
So we had Memphis, our race winner, with Big Al and Red Panda finishing off the podium places. Report, Matt and Kunai.
Good finishes from them all.
Yeah, great battles. Ali, Newell, Combat and Keeper rounding out the points. And then we had Farmer Dingo just missing out in 11th place, CK80 in 12th, Saxa 13th, and CRX having a disaster of a race in 14th.
Double fastest lap.
Yes. So taking that away right there. Alright, well, that's been our race for Bahrain for this weekend for Tier 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, well done to Skins on his first victory. Join us again on Friday for more F2 action. And I think we've got 100% this Saturday as well. And
Yep, we've got F2 at Monza, I think it is, and 100% at, is it China? Bahrain, sorry, Bahrain.
yeah, so yeah, I guess that's all. And join us again next weekend. I've been Bandcamp. This has been Jacob. Yep. And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.
Take care.
See ya.